any point of time. Get into recycling or return. Everybody has two choices in life. Recycling or return. Recycling means punarapi janana, punarapi marana, punarapi janvi generation. Your whole thing will get recycled. Your memories, your body, mind, intellect, physical energy, everything gets recycled. You are born, grow up. It's an energy pattern. You die, so then it becomes food for some animals, or it goes into five elements of nature. Your memory used to recycle another body. It's okay. Leave it. It's okay. Leave it.
Practical recycling.
Okay, it's okay. I'll continue. Please don't disturb. Okay. So that's called recycling part. In human language, you call rebirth. Okay. Of course, your memories will be used. Universe will be archiving your memories and be reusing. So now, what you're again and again, you're seeking what we call as, all of us, deep inside we know we are eternal. Brahman or pure existence, which only has appeared as the universe. Always we have a desire to go back. Okay? We have a desire to go back. But we don't know where to go back. Because our memory is full already. All impressions, right? So, you want to come out of the recycling path. I'll use the word recycling rather than rebirth. That's a better word.
It's better.
Right? Constantly we are getting recycled. So you want to come out of the recycling cycle. You are actually, this is a manufacturing cycle. Universe will keep on manufacturing. You use the material, manufacture beings, and then it again. Right? So like that. Recycling. How do you come out of recycling? Only by finding out who you are really. Okay. So that's where you have to come out. But the problem is we don't know who am I. Or rather, we identify with the body, mind, intellect complex, the matter. Okay. So then what happens? With this identification, we keep on going back and forth in the universe in different shapes. Energy form, physical form, energy form. Okay. So then we have a desire to go back. Right? This desire manifests in the form of desire for objects. Because object and subject, I want to make it one. Any desire, because subject and object is one consciousness appearing as subject and object. The same subject consciousness, object consciousness. Consciousness is one. We have a deep desire to acquire objects. Because we think we are object, and by acquiring object, we are growing. A desire for us to grow, or desire for us to experience oneness, or our original nature, manifests as a desire in the world. First desire becomes ahankara. I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect. I identify the material nature, energy pattern. In fact, I don't know. I am that energy, I am that matter, you don't know. That I am oneness, it doesn't matter. But I identify with something, anatma, non-self. Like water identify with the wave. Forgetting I am the water. Okay. So now you want to grow. First, you identify yourself with the body, mind, and intellect. Then one day, once you identify mind, that's called ahankara. Mind. I becomes me. Me is body, mind, intellect. So the body, mind, intellect also keeps on changing pattern. And me will try to grow by becoming mind. Some part of the universe you want to take it to mind. Me, that's called mamakara. Ahankara and mamakara, you want to keep on acquiring. The real I, which is non-dual, where there's no subject-object split. Subject-object split is not there. It's called Atma or Brahman. But split has appeared because of the appearance. You are identifying with the appearance. So that's why you keep on trying to acquire things in the world. Right? What do you acquire? It makes you feel happy. My body, my mind, my intellect. So then, my, it's what you call relationship. There are 5 anatmas, not self. Why it's called not self? Because everything is self. It's called not self because it's appearance. It's not, self has not changed in anything. Self has appearing as something. The appearance you are giving reality. Right? So it's called non-self. Actually, non-self is self only, Atma only. But non-self, you are giving a reality to the object form and name, which is not correct, which is false. Name and form always is a memory, record. It's not the present moment. Present moment is energy or Atma. So that Atma, this self, what you are experiencing, you identify the body and mind. In reality, it's self only. In reality, body, mind, and everything is self only. But we don't identify the self, we identify with the form. The form also, present moment form, we can't identify. We only recorded form. Memories we only identify. We can't identify the present moment, what's happening. The present moment, there's no duality. Subject object split is not there. We identify with the duality which comes from memories. Duality is only product of memory or projection of future, past and future.
We here mean the mind identifies.
Who are you calling you?
Oh.
Whatever you call you, I told you so many use now. Whatever, who is that? Right? Whatever identity you have of you, that identity is trying to identify the body, mind, and intellect. Something claims that's I. That who claims that I will find out. Right? That's what you call ego. Right? So ego also cannot exist independently. Ego plus Atma, together is Jivatma, that identifies. Okay. So now your only stability comes from acquiring more and more. Anatma. There are 5 anatmas. Relationships, profession, possession, body, and mind. This is called Pancha Anatma. You start acquiring Pancha Anatma and try to acquire something from the world. You want to grow. It's impossible. It's not law of nature. Right? Because why? Everything in the world is energy. Energy cannot be stable at all. There's no way you can hold the energy. Momentarily, you can stop something. Have you heard Lakshmi, Chanchala Lakshmi? Money. Understand? And what is the name for money in English? Currency. Currency keeps on flowing. It cannot stagnate. 1 lakh will be you keep it in a treasury. That 1 lakh will be worthless, useless in 10 years. If government bans the note, it will be useless next year also. Money you cannot hold. You cannot hold it. Money is energy. That's why we call Lakshmi as energy. Please understand our Sanatana Dharma, the names they have given very beautifully. Energy. Money is energy. Wealth is energy. Energy you cannot stop. Hold it. If you hold it, it will just dissipate. The emperors, kings, all of them, they had so much of money. Their next generation, second generation, third generation are beggars. Why? Everything is energy. So, but energy we want to accumulate, hold. In terms of anatma, my body, my family, my relationship, my job. In our today's software industry, earlier in my father's time, job was 40 years of job. Now in software industry, 3 years. My God, I have to celebrate. I complete 3 years. I see many of this LinkedIn. I celebrate 3 years of completion. That's why I understand. Oh my God, it's very big. My father celebrated 40 years of retirement. Now 3 years in a software industry, I celebrate. 4 years I celebrate because job is so uncertain. The 5 anatmas are there: relationships, possessions, profession, body, and mind. Correct? And professions in today's world is there's nothing called profession. It's only temp profession. Earlier days, it was 10 years, 50 years retirement. So when somebody introduced for a job, we used to say, why are you coming for this? I want to work long term with your company. That was the answer we gave. Otherwise, if there's somebody doesn't give the answer, we'll not take him. I want to have long-term relationship with company. Long-term is that's why 30 years, 40 years at that time. Okay. Today it has come to 3 years, long term. And with the with artificial intelligence, the long term comes here few hours. So you want to work? 8 hours you can work. I've seen many companies with artificial intelligence, people are getting thrown out of job. Okay. Lot of job loss. So the work profession is no longer a profession. Possession is no longer a possession. Relationships. Relationships will happen as long as something you can give. Okay. So all these things are temporary. Body is constantly changing. Mind is constantly changing. Intellect is changing. So these 5 anatmas we are trying to hold, and after some time we feel it's tight. It doesn't work this way. No matter what you're trying to do, you can't hold. And if you're married, you'll come to understand very quickly also. It accelerates your understanding of life. Right? And if you have children, your understanding of life matures very quickly. Fast forward.
They're holding everything that wants to move.
So everything is constantly changing. You want to holding on to that. Right? It's impossible. See, something stationary you can hold. I'll give you an example. See, what is there? Fan. Right? Put a finger there. Nothing happens. But switch on the fan and put your finger, it'll cut. What is moving if you put your finger there? It'll cut. Everything is like moving. And you are trying to hold on. What happened to you? All injuries will happen in life. Static thing you can hold, but we think it's static. It's not static, no. Life, nothing is static, no. The relationship is not static. Profession is not static. Possession is not static. Body is not static. Mind is not static. Intellect is not static. These are anatmas. So you are trying to hold. Then we'll get injured in life. That's called samsara. Suffering.
Injury, suffering.
Injury, suffering. Heavy injuries. Right? So then what will happen? Some people want to find a way out of this mess. Right? What is the way out of this mess?
Let me ask you.
Huh? So as you start becoming mature, that maturity is called sannyasa. Sannyasa is not a dress. Okay? Sannyasa means mental maturity. What is maturity in life? Tell me. There or gone? Okay. Okay. So the opposite of samsara is sannyasi. Samsara is one is fully hurt and injured in life. Why is hurt? Because he's constantly trying to hold something which is not changing. Everything is changing in life. I told you there are no nouns in life. Okay, nouns are there only English grammar. There's no nouns in life. Everything is verb, constantly changing. But the speed with which it changes, you can't understand. So we are trying to hold on to some memory or image. Right? So this holding on to something which is changing causes injury. So Buddha calls it a tanha. Tanha means craving, thirst. A constant thirst for something which is already changing. By the time you hold on, it's already changed. By the time you hold on, already changed. And you also change that you don't recognize. What you are trying to don't realize is what you are trying to hold on is memories, which are not real. It's like actually you are holding on to an album and think that you are actually there. Actually, there was a movie in the future in the movie. They put an implant in your brain, so all your life events are recorded. Okay, like your life is recorded 24/7 and uploaded into cloud. What you see, what you talk, everything is recorded. Now, this recording you can share also, like you share your mobile phone pictures, you can share your recordings also. It's like memories, very sharp recording of a 3D record, 4D recording. And life becomes very miserable. Already with a little bit of blurred memories, we are surviving. So now, if memories are this thing, every day constant fight, husband and wife. You said so, you said so, you said so. Show me your picture, show me your picture. Then finally, please understand, memory is a burden for us. We are hanging on to memory which is not real. Okay? Right? All our life, we are just doing one thing. We are hanging on to memory. We are not hanging on to reality. Reality is now. Memory is past. Memory is not real. It's just a snapshot. And samsara means suffering. Suffering not because world causes suffering. Suffering because you are holding on to unreal memories and think it's real. That's injurious. That is samsara. Sannyasa means opposite of samsara. It's not leaving the house, family, or anything. It is understanding that pancha-anatmas are changing. Possession, profession, relationships, body and mind are changing. I can't hold on to that. Then that clarity which comes, one who gets is called sannyasi. That's all. It's not a change of dress. So in Sanatana Dharma, sannyasi is called sannyasi. There's a guna and karma, inner quality and outer profession. Outer profession is a dress. Inner quality is a maturity of mind. That maturity of mind comes brahmacharya, grahastha, vanaprastha, sannyasi. So we think it is a stages of life. It's actually maturity of the mind. As you become more and more mature in life, you will be able to choose properly. A child goes to the market, he'll want, I want this, I want this, I want this. Right? But as the child grows up, what you want, you will be more selective. As you grow up, you become more selective. So you want to know what is valuable, what is not valuable. Finally, somebody understands nothing in the Pancha-Anatma is valuable. Why Anatma? Nothing is valuable. Only valuable is Atma. So only thing which is valuable, only thing which you have to hang on and find out is called Atma. That is sannyasi. Sannyasi means comes from the word samyak nyasa. Means he deposits his mind in the right direction. Earlier you are deposited, all deposits are gone. Relationship, position, everything disappears, changes. So finally he deposits mind called Atma Dnana. Samyak Nyasa means right kind of deposit in the self. That comes only with maturity. Immature mind will look for this, that. We don't know what you want. Put your hand in 10 directions. Have you done this? What you want to do in life? This also looks good, that also looks good, that also looks good. What is the difference between you and a kid? The kid goes to the market. I want this balloon. I want this car. I want this gun. Have you grown? What you want now changes. But that mindset is same, no? You don't know exactly what you want. If you don't know what exactly you want, then you'll cut samsari. If you know very clearly, only thing which I worth wanting, worth desiring is called Atma, then you got sannyasi. That's called maturity. Samsari to sannyasi. Are you clear? Is it clear? You are holding on to something continuously changing. A person has fallen into well. Okay? Right? He is holding on to a creeper. There's no moon. It's a darkness. And something is trickling into mouth. Very sweet honey. Who is so happy. I am enjoying this honey. He doesn't know what he's holding on to is a snake. And what is dripping in his mouth is honey. And there's honeycomb there. If one honeycomb bites, he'll have to leave that. And he falls into a well, they're full of crocodiles. Everything is constantly changing. We are holding on to that. Your body mind is stable. Can you guarantee tomorrow morning you'll be alive? Any doctor? Any certified doctor can you? Medically certified doctor can say tomorrow morning you will be alive? But we don't want to accept that temporariness. We want to hold on. That is called samsara. Once you understand everything is temporary, everything is changing, pancha-anatmas, I can't hold on, then you are called sannyasa. Only thing which is real worth is Atma. Where Atma means non-duality. There's no subject-object split. The moment subject-object split is there, apparent split, you are stuck. That's called Advaita. In deep sleep, there's no subject-object split. Peace is there. In waking state, everything comes and dances in front of you. So deep sleep-like state, you have to attain the waking state. Right? So much of peace, what you experience in deep sleep, in the waking state. In deep sleep, there's no body, there's no mind, there's no world. Anatmas are not there. That's why peace is there. In the waking state, you understand anatmas are mithya, unreal, then same peace will happen in the waking state. Understand? You don't have to make world disappear. You have to understand world is a movie. Temporary. Anatma is like a movie, projection. If you understand, you have peace. If you think it's real, you are trapped. So, this is the spiritual journey begins. When from sansari, he becomes sannyasi, not physically sannyasa. Mental maturity comes. Right? Are you clear? So, samsari to sannyasi is spiritual journey. Then what happened to this samsari to sannyasi? What all things will go through? I'll tell you next.